Hey guys, this is Steven with Team Covenant. I'm joined by...
I'm Robert.
You guys know us by now, I hope. If this is your first game being watched, you've got a lot of catching up to do because there's been a lot of Netrunner on the channel, and you can hear our lovely voices and comments, be they accurate or not, on many past games. So get to know us through that experience. We have here the end of the first round of our top 8 at the Covenant store. And we have Kendall Bright on the left playing against Jacob Cantrell on the right. This is sure to be a heater. I know both these guys, both exceptional players.
Cool customers.
And we've got Katie McCafferty on the right, playing against old Taggy NBN. Kendall actually loves this. I think he's a certain type of NBN player. There are two types. One is the score with your pants on fire kind of player, and the other one is Kendall, and this is sit back, play the economy game, and go for some big plays mid to late game to sweep in. And we're going to see who's going to win in that matchup. Kate also kind of likes to play a little late game, but I know Jacob also enjoys coming out early as the runner. So we should see some action right up front. And nice playmat there, Kendall. Looks good. Got the credit pool up top. So like I said, this is the last match, is match 4. And I am just beyond myself with excitement. I hope all you guys watching are as well. It's time to watch some quality Netrunner.
They just got the green light, and here we go.
And here we go. And the game is afoot. You'll notice Katie using the exclusive tournament entry or tournament prize credits, so you know that Jacob's been somewhere. Kendall keeping it real, keeping it down low on the flare here. He's using all stock pieces, looks like, except a nice custom playmat there. And it's going to go to Kendall to see if he wants to mulligan this hand. Looks like Jacob's pretty satisfied with his, just from what I can see. And I see a Matrix Analyzer in Kendall's hand already, which means one thing. We can expect some weird tagging stuff going on.
Install.
So Kendall going to install. He drew his 6th card, didn't he?
I don't know.
Well, if
honestly.
he didn't, I'm gonna.
You're gonna jump on his back.
I'm gonna
and
get
tell him
crazy.
no?
I'm gonna get crazy. Anyway, install, gain a credit. Going back over to Jacob. Look at that beautiful 5 there. That's a nice looking credit, isn't it?
It is.
Kind of a yellow orange. I wonder. I don't think they're supposed to look like that.
Amber.
All right, first click, getting some credits with Sure Gamble. Second click, R&D, no res.
No res.
Crash and Bernice. Yeah, this is tag central here.
She's bending it, like Bernice.
We're running back into R&D. You're gonna res it this time? Is the question.
We'll see.
Nope. Scoring.
Ouch!
Oh,
dang! That's a big deal right there.
Oh, a data
Holy
pool, and
smokes.
we've finally seen enough. Kendall says, all right.
You talked me into it.
Eat a data raven on the last click, and that's smart. I mean, you don't give him that's gonna end the run on the 4th click.
Yep.
And you don't play your hand too early. I kind of like that. Although scoring a 3 off the top is not what you want. But I have a feeling Kendall, the odds of scoring an agenda this deck are probably really low. I think it's a lot of 3-pointers in here, given that he wants to drag the game on and not see a lot of agendas. So just a tough break. But 3 points up, you got to expect it to happen at some point. We'll get an install, and then we're going to gain a credit. So 3 total credits sitting over there in the pool. Kendall in actually a bit of a vulnerable position here. I think hitting HQ here is going to be the key to seeing what's going on over there in the NBN world.
Yeah, not sure if I saw an agenda in his hand or not, or whether he even installed it.
He's going to run a pop-up over there.
Better not be an agenda.
All right, so a little economy, and we're going to access that card. It is marked accounts. You're not going to trash that.
Nope.
And cost you 1, and that's a nice little resource swing just to take a look at that remote. I feel like it's only going to happen once, though.
Never again.
Never again. Diesel for 3.
This is why you run Wizard, though.
That's why you do it, right? I don't know. Even as Wizard, I don't even trash marked until he reses and loads it. It's like you're gonna waste an action to load that thing, and I'm gonna come down and get it.
Load it up.
Load it up.
Uh-oh. What's coming out?
3rd click. What are we doing here?
There it is. Barely made that out.
Boy, that's a glary program. Is that a nerve agent?
Might be. I just can't tell.
That looks exactly like a nerve agent. Let's take a look. Caduceus coming in.
Kadoosh.
And we're going to see the trace on credits. And he's going to get 3. And then trace 4 to end the run.
Nice.
And Jacob can pay all 3 to get in if he wants.
Does he want it?
and having the opportunity here to go ahead and
It
pump.
does look like there's some agendas in
They
there.
go ahead and end the run here.
Yeah.
It's kind of tempting to make him spin those 3 to look. It looks like he's got a Beal in hand,
Yep.
so probably scary there. First click, gonna load up marked accounts.
It's loaded.
That was very nice. Jacob showing some good sportsmanship there, saying, would you like to pump it one more? You didn't see my link strength. You know how it is, starting out at top 8, you're just kind of doing things, not really knowing what's happening, you know, sometimes, a little flustered.
Who is that identity? Kate who?
We're going to load marked accounts and gain 2 credits. Classic NBN economy play there. I do it the hard way. Playing Katie, loading Katie.
At least we're not hitting her anymore.
I'm trying not to hit Katie.
Gonna hit Katie.
We got some nice ladies on the board. Bernice and Katie dueling it out. Data Raven effectively shutting off R&D for now. Until you get a Sentry Breaker, you really just can't let him have that token. You just can't. It's in your best interest.
We're never gonna know what that card is.
Oh baby, I'll get it. I'll get it here pretty soon. It looks like it's got a dash strength.
Jacob just installed the mirror card.
Look at this pro camera. I think this is me on the camera, to be honest with you guys.
Great job.
Nerve Agent, definitely. I've seen that a million times over.
I'm pretty convinced now.
But
man, it's a mirror.
The next card, guys.
There's just no way.
I'm so sorry.
It doesn't look like there's any strength there. Icebreaker.
There's absolutely no strength.
What doesn't have any strength?
Maybe a virus of some kind. Could be like a. It's not an opus, is it?
And I missed what he paid to bring it out too, so there's no context clues here.
We'll get it.
We'll get it. Eventually, his head will eclipse the card glare.
Or he'll say it. You know, he'll say it and we can catch it. And we're going into crazy vision here. Kendall installing. And what's the last click there? We're going to take a credit. And look at him building that credit pool slowly but surely.
Who does he think he is, Wayland?
R&D is locked down. HQ's pretty good because Kate's got no money. First action, running the remote. Hey, it's an ice wall. This could be a real server here.
One is over.
Second action.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, only 3 off Katie. Are we going to install a corroder here?
That's pretty quick turnaround. I'm surprised, honestly. Modded.
Mod and Ottman. Oh, no. It's an Ottman deck.
What strength? Wait for it. Strength 1.
Strength 1.
We're going back in.
Running and breaking. And there's the Beal.
Woo! Adding up quick. Already
Boy,
at 5.
that was
well
that was a
played.
risky play, I think, on Kendall's part. Sometimes as NBN, you just have to do it. You've got to assume they don't have the breaker. Looking at 1 credit over there, that clutch modded. Man.
Yeah, modded is so fantastic.
That's a big one. That's a great. I often ran that card in my old Anarch decks. I think I might bring it back. What an economy card, right?
It is. It's great econ.
All right, so we're installing over R&D. We're going to hit marked once again.
Got more marked.
More marked.
Double marked.
The counts are very marked.
And
first action 3 on Katie.
Making some money.
We got Kate and Katie.
She'll be making a cash drop off later.
Second action, draw on that card. You got to get your tools. Look at that, painting Kate.
Just thinking about it.
What do we got in the third action here, Jacob? Third and fourth, just going to gain credits.
Where's that magnum opus when you
Okay,
need
so
it?
it's not an opus there. The mystery card has not revealed itself yet. All right, first click, Kendall, going to hit marked once again. I love having these staggered marked accounts. Woo, he's getting some money.
Just that trickle, that's all you need.
You give up 1 off R&D here, and the game is over. So beware. I mean, Jacob could make suicide runs here if he wants to. Installing an upgrade over R&D, and Kendall knows. I'm going to guess that's a red herrings. What do you think?
I would think you're right.
That's ultimately the problem.
Unless it's like a crazy corporate troubleshooter or something.
The thing is, at this point, you know, you can run straight through that data raven and try to seal the game here. Unless you think Kendall's holding a couple scorched earth, it might be worth a shot. Not that he needs to necessarily. And
Not that he needs to.
That could be a data sucker too. Let's not forget. Seeing an Ottman now.
All right.
More on Katie.
Pump her up. Drawing a card.
Drawing a card. We got 2 clicks left.
And another draw.
Draw on a card.
Is there anything worth playing or running?
Oh, more cards. Looking for
No.
breakers here. Now, this is what happens to Ottman sometimes. If you don't see your cards, you don't see your cards.
That's right.
No SMCs, maybe a clone chip or 2. If you don't hard draw an Ottman, there can be issues here. That's ultimately the struggle with the deck. It can self-destruct, more or less.
But Shaper usually has the tools, so
All right, install Ice over Archives.
they can draw into him. Nice. It's an interesting precaution right now.
Yeah, it must be.
Expecting.
I'm going to guess that's a data sucker.
Yeah.
And installing over HQ. So Kendall really starting to solidify the servers here. I like this. I feel like he's got a chance here at really shutting Ottman out of these servers early. And I just don't know if it's going to be enough, being 5 points in the hole.
Yeah.
And like I said, I think
start.
Kendall goes for the big money play late game. It's hard to survive that long, especially at this point. Pressure's definitely on.
It's all about who you think will have the better mid-late game curve at this point. That
Yeah.
usually favors Shaper, but who knows?
It usually does. Kendall's deck looks like he's set up in such a way that he allows you into a few servers, maybe tags you up, and then I'm guessing maybe a Beal or Scorched, psychographics, that kind of stuff. Haven't seen any of those things yet, but they could very well be there. You got to be careful against NBN these days.
They're tricksy.
All right, 3 more on Katie for Jacob.
She's been working hard for the money.
Yes, Kate and Katie,
That's right.
a good team.
Double Ks.
Hey, Kate. Second action on Jacob.
He's thinking.
I'm just so curious what that piece of ice is over R&D. Draw. That was me there. 1 for a clone chip. You got anything worth instant? Nah, you don't have anything in there.
Not anything.
Not a thing. Draw
we
for the
go.
last click. Boy, Jacob just digging so hard here.
Yeah, he is.
I'm going to guess Kendall's going to hit that marked.
Yeah, it's giving him plenty of
Ooh,
time.
and he draws into, I think that's a restructured he just drew into. Not exactly what you want to see. First click, marked accounts. He's playing the economy game well here. Second click, draw on a card. Man.
Wow.
Third click, draw. He's got closed accounts now. He's got a threat for the tags. Sometimes can be a really good play against Ottman.
Oh, wow. Here we go.
All right, running HQ.
Oh.
There's a
the
big toll booth.
That's pretty much it.
Here's your 3 credits. Thanks for playing.
Yes. End the run. You
I
have
think
almost no choice.
Definitely worthwhile there.
Yeah.
Pop with the Tolby. You could have waited for the Caduceus and just tried to eat it. Just in the run, pump credits into it. But getting that toll booth res and getting 3 out of Kate's credit pool is probably a significant thing.
Yes.
Makes R&D a little suspect to me.
But now, what is he going to do? Is he going to keep drawing?
Katie and 2 credits.
Ooh. He wanted the money.
I want the cash. And boy, you see when these marked accounts really get rolling. This
It's
is
just
really
such a nice, steady income.
This is what happens. First action install. And he's going to load a marked. Looks like he almost was going to load the other one as well. No, I'm just going to gain a credit.
Nice.
That's the smarter play. Get too many clicks on there, they'll trash it.
That's right.
Never more than once. Never load it more than once.
Rules to live by when playing NBN.
In the game of Netrunner, there are no hard and fast rules. But
Except for marked accounts.
don't click it up.
We're using the categorical no. Don't do it.
Here we go. We found it. There's a test run.
What's coming?
Here comes the Ottman at 4.
Call it. Coming in at 4?
I can't call it. It's coming in at 4.
Coming in at 4.
Oh! Fim in the data raven.
You owe me 1 bean burrito. Or
How's he going to
Wendy's
pay for that?
Junior cheeseburger.
No, I
Those
guess
are
he just
great.
took Katie, didn't he? Got that good Katie money.
Yeah. He's rolling in it.
Are we going to bypass the data raven or the toll booth? It's got to
Toll
be
booth.
data raven.
Toll booth.
It's got to be data raven.
I'm going to put a nickel on toll booth.
Oh, Jacob, no. I think the data raven there. I think the data raven. R&D can give it up here.
R&D can.
He does
get
have
it
the
up.
nerve agent, though.
It's true.
That's important. But Caduceus, you still can't do anything about Caduceus, so this doesn't really solve a problem. Fim can break the Sentry,
Yes.
but it has to pay so much to do that.
It's true.
And then this is good. Fim's going to the top of your deck, and then... So I think he blows it all here trying to hit HQ. And he's going to Escher, I see.
That's cool.
There is method to this madness, and this could be a disaster for...
There it
One to
is.
bypass the
There we go.
Tollbooth, and let's break that Caduceus,
The
shall we?
machine is about to start working.
Talk about Shaper at its finest. This is what we want to see out of Shaper here.
At least for one turn.
Just screwing with the Corp. I wonder where you go, right? You put pop-up Ice Wall over R&D. You put, yeah. 4 to break.
Here we go.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah. Hey, look at this.
Holy smokes. Look at this reshuffled board.
I mean, but I think you put Ice Wall. I think you put Ice Wall over the top of that toll booth. You're paying 1 anyway.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's the option of whether you give him 1 or not. I would take Ice Wall every time on there.
You trash something, it goes in the trash, and you get something out.
And then you scavenge the Fim.
Shaper indeed. Their namesake is coming into play. There, it is a data sucker.
There he is. There he is. Did he get his token?
He did not.
He didn't get his Nerve Agent token either.
Wow. Mistakes.
That could cost you hard.
We only play perfect games at the Covenant store. What is going on here? Never has a mistake been made.
Never.
Not once.
He actually discarded the Scavenge, I believe. I don't think he played it.
Here we go.
There we go. Get the Nerve Agent, too, while you're at it.
Half the trouble
Give me the passive here.
has been taken.
Give me that Nerve Agent token,
Come
Jacob.
on.
Come on.
Come on.
Throw the flag, ref. Man, that HQ, that Nerve Agent could be huge.
Yes, it could.
There's gonna be some kicking of self upon reflection of this game.
But look how many. There's 2 agendas in Kendall's hand right now.
He did scavenge the Fame. He's got to, because the test run didn't proc. God, what a good combo. Shaper, you guys have...
They've got the tools, man.
They just have the tools. Talk about a box
They're
making
builders.
a difference.
They're builders.
Kendall going the money route here, installing 1 over R&D, so you got to take a look.
Ooh.
Pressure's on. Is it another toll booth? That would be devastating.
It would.
Oh, baby!
Smokes.
Got that runner's instinct. See ya, credits.
That is bananas.
Look at that. It's like playing Sonic the Hedgehog. It's the special coin level. Don't hit the baddies.
Uh-oh. Kate E.
And draw again. And drawn again. All right, back to Kendall,
Nice
who
to see
is...
some sure gambles there.
He's managing to really solidify here. First action marked. Kendall knows the score here.
Yep.
He's now getting 3 credits at the start of every turn.
Which is pretty good.
I got to tell you guys, that is bonkers. He's got a Draco in hand. Now we know that he's playing some serious tag stuff.
Yes.
This is serious business here. But you'll notice the issue with tagging people. Often they
Just get rid of them.
They don't get tagged. That is an issue. And of course, the level-headed would say yes, but they're having to play around the tags. A lot of us are saying yes, but I'm having to play around dead cards in my hand.
Market 0, man.
Market 0. There's Kate E. Plus 3 credits. We're going to gain a credit for Kate.
I don't think I've ever seen a Shaper go this long without a Magnum Opus.
I don't think this deck runs Opus.
Whoa!
Doesn't look like it.
Blasphemy.
And we're running HQ here. Matrix Analyzer. This could be our first tag. And gonna spin to advance
Nice.
the Ice Wall. Nice little combo. One of my favorite out of NBN.
Wait for it.
Not gonna break the Matrix Analyzer. And we'll see what the trace is.
Or what's the base on that? Trace 2. Take it up to 5.
How much will they bid? Place your bets.
I like this. I
One more than I want. So
I think this definitely works in Kendall's favor.
I'm just gonna break it.
Ooh.
I'm gonna break with the Fim. I'm probably gonna jack it here.
Check out.
Yeah.
Nice.
So essentially, I mean, this is the thing, right? This is kind of what tagging can allow you to do. Can't afford to take the tag on the last click, so has to waste some cash and get nothing.
Yep. Sets him back.
Kendall drawing a card here, and I like this deck.
And he's just going to keep getting money.
I might take this deck to Worlds. I'm stealing it, Kendall. I'm sorry.
Copying. It's not a net deck. It's a store deck.
It's just, after you
Store
play
decker.
Fast Advance for so long, it's just like, you kind of want a deck that thinks a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Where's the style?
I want a thinking man's deck. I don't want an artificial intelligence deck. All right, Katie's coming off 6. Playing an Armitage. Woo, blast from the past.
Busting some codes. Yeah, I was also surprised to see that pad campaign. I haven't seen those in a while.
Yeah. But you can't argue with 3 credits a turn. And against someone like Kate, I mean, you really just can't afford to go through there. And at this point, it's kind of a sunk cost kind of thing.
Yeah.
They've been getting it for so long that if you go trash it now,
You've kind of
you're
missed
so
it.
behind on that curve.
Yep.
And looks like Kendall also having, is that a Foxfire? I think that's a
Might have been.
Foxfire in his hand. Probably wouldn't be running that card, but. All right, installing over HQ and then gaining 2. Could be a signal that there's an agenda in my hand,
Yes.
or that I want you to think there's an agenda in my hand. We happen to know there is an agenda in Kendall's hand for the game, but
Two Blave.
I think the chances of you pulling that are pretty low. Nerve Agent's a little scary. Had he had that counter on it, it would be a completely different game. Well,
true.
not completely, but it
Mostly.
would be significantly different. I
It's
mean,
only
you're
mostly different.
accessing 2 cards is a lot different odds than 1.
Last daily cast.
All of a sudden, money out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
Katie about to start raking it in. I'm sorry, Kate. There's just too many
Too many Katies.
female K's on the board.
Katie,
Is that a
Kate,
Ronin?
Catherine?
That's a Ronin.
What?
Kendall just drew a Ronin, which
For the record.
is fantastic.
Yeah.
Especially because I know this is the guy who runs Psychographics. This is just all sorts of just the kind of stuff that you go to put together and you say, I can never make this work. But Kendall's the guy who does make it work. Installing overmarked accounts
Ooh, big move here.
and advancing it twice.
Interesting.
There we go. There we go.
Things just got crazy.
Keep in mind now, the Data Raven is breakable by that Fim. It's expensive, but it is breakable. So,
It's very expensive.
you know, Ronin gets 4 influence. That is a play there. You have to really want to go out of faction for that.
I think he does.
But it makes so much sense. 3 net damage. Boom. On my turn.
Gotcha.
Even if it doesn't flatline, I mean, talk about slowing the runner down.
Yeah, it's worth it. It's totes worth it, especially with as much as he's been drawing. I'm not quite sure what he's looking for at this point.
I think he's looking for Psycho and, heck, mid-season probably.
Mm-hmm.
There's a Caduceus.
Hi.
Well, it's easily breakable is the problem. It's going to cost cash.
But what's beyond?
It's going to cost 4 to get through there, and then he's got to pay 3, I believe, to trash Ronin. But he has to.
I've gotta.
Unless he's going to give Kendall the 3.
Oh, so yeah, 4.
Oh, he's breaking the whole thing, paying 4.
There it goes. See what's there. Accessing.
Access. Junebug. Whoa.
Accessing.
Wouldn't that be great?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, having to decide if he wants access. You got access.
Ooh.
Oh, it's a Ghost Branch. Way to go, Kendall. I thought that was a Ronin. There's 2 tags. Man, Ghost Branch. What?
Reassess.
Everything I thought about Netrunner is being challenged by this man.
Good old Ghost Branch. That's
you-
amazing, actually.
Yeah, I mean, you 2 clicks and 4 credits to get out of that. You have to do it.
Mm-hmm.
You got to do it. Look
Good thing
at
is the clicks left.
you look at this board and you say, yes, I have to get rid of these tags. Obviously, this is a player who wants me to be tagged. You got to do it. You
Yep.
have to do this. I hate to use absolutes, but I do it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Second, third.
I hate to use
There he
them,
goes.
but I never don't.
Shaking the tags. And this feels to me like classic NBN. This is just draining, taggy, drainy NBN, playing the economy game.
They're just poking at you all the time.
Just playing the economy game so well here. You know, the bummer is that you can't afford a midseason anymore. Because if you lose an agenda, that's the game. So I don't know what.
Whoa! Another marked account's coming back.
I don't know what Kendall's game plan is here. Leaving it open, inviting Jacob to come in and spend 5, knowing that is a great economy exchange for him.
Yeah, totally.
It's feeling to me like that Ronan should go in that server that he's messing with right now, and I hate that he hit marked. But again, Ronan isn't the kind of thing that you need right now, so it can hang on, wait a little bit.
Wait for it.
That data pool burning a hole in the hand, and Kendall's managed to effectively shut down R&D. Surprised archives hadn't been checked yet, because that Ottoman could get in there if it wanted to. That's just a guess. Just a guess. Jacob working that daily cast.
Yeah, he is. Every day.
It's kind of the worst. I hate being in this position as the runner because you know you're close, but you also know you can't just kind of willy-nilly try to get in there.
Yeah. It's like you're behind the curve. It's like I need to be calculating and not just.
It's like I only need a one more agenda. And a test run coming out. Gonna have to trash something here. We got 4 MU on the table. I don't see any MU boosts. I'm gonna guess that nerve agent's going to the trash can there.
Yeah, probably.
Nailed it.
But now, is this going to
Second
go
toll
on the
booth.
other toll booth? Yeah.
Second toll booth, yeah, for sure. He's getting an R&D for 3 every time. You've got to. This is how you win the game here.
It's a closer. Ew.
Yeah, talk about a killer there. Fim just eats up toll booth. It's just a really bad meta right now for toll booth. Scavenge is really giving Fim new life.
It's true. And what's coming online?
What are we resin? Oh, the Chilo.
Wow. Negative.
And it's not being rezzed. Looks like because there's not a successful trace during the run. Boy, even Chilo's seeing some play. Kendall, you wild man. Scavenge the Fim so that it doesn't go away for test run.
Nice.
And then taking 2 off Armitage. So the quandary presents itself. What am I going to do to protect R&D at this point? And this is the problem with playing against Shaper.
Really expensive.
This is the problem. You got to almost install over that entire server, which is a complete bummer.
Kind of have to.
Gaining some money. I'd like to see a big Hadrian's or something here.
Hedge.
First action hedge fund.
The fund is a hedge. Man, somebody's back in the money.
I'm in the money.
And whoa.
Dude, did I call this? I swear, if I called this.
No trashing?
If I sacrifice this, then everything moves down.
Yes.
He still wants to keep the toll booth up.
Wow.
The only way that that's
Interesting.
good, I think, is if you
Whoa,
have.
double install.
I think if you have a roto turret or something here, I think this makes some sense. Fim can still break it though, is the issue.
Mm-hmm.
And Archer isn't doing anything here. You need a way to trash those Fims, or those toll booths are just wasting
It's
space.
true.
I think I would have installed over both of those guys.
I would agree, but
I don't see a way to get those tokens off.
maybe he has an aggressive secretary.
I mean, why do you leave the toll booth up and not the pop-up?
Yeah, I don't know.
Same difference, right?
I'm scratching my head.
Except you get a token.
All right, here we
You
go.
get a credit.
Here we go. Let's do something.
Did we just see another scout? Oh, no. I was like,
Yeah.
what's that doing there?
Misplaced. It's like, you can't do that with Hotman.
Where did we get that token? Was that an archives run? I was marveling at the R&D play there. I've got to think that's like an archives or something.
This is so gonna be a mistake.
And wait for it.
We got a Maker's Eye. Is that a Maker's Eye? Whoop! Is that a Maker's Eye?
It'd be a good time for it.
Nah, I don't know. I would not. I would be so scared to do it
Oh,
right
wait,
now.
yeah. Kendall has a lot of money. Never mind.
He's got a lot of money and 2 unres piece of ice. That is called risk management. Jacob, be careful.
He's thinking. He's a very deliberate player, so we'll see what happens.
He's got an Ottman at 1, though, which means 4 strength or less ice is cake.
Mm-hmm.
Jacob's got to believe that HQ is loaded here. I would. He's not going to do anything crazy. All right. And we got some draws going on.
Digging.
So playing it safe. Kendall getting some money. I don't know, man. I feel like pressure's not really being put on the Corp right now.
Yeah, it's true. But
He's got another turn.
we're kind of stagnating here, too. They're just building up, and nothing's really happening.
This ultimately is going to play in favor of Kendall.
Yeah.
And
With no Opus out, it's going to get harder and harder.
we're just trying to make you guys feel like you're about to pass out here with this focus.
It's the flickering
Whoa,
focus.
Woo! It's probably what it feels like to actually make runs, you know?
What, going out of focus?
Yeah, like in and out of focus. You know, the world's crazy. Pump some techno. And back to Jacob. So both kind of taking a recovery turn there. No pressure being put on, no new moves. Daily cast is out of there.
See ya.
First, we're running
Here we
R&D.
go.
So let's see what we
All
got.
the
Another
questions are
toll
about
booth.
to be answered. Oh,
There's a
nice.
Data Raven. So you can break it with Ottman. You still got to take the tag. You can break it with Fim.
Take that tag.
I don't want to waste the data sucker tokens here.
Mm-hmm.
I will just do Trace 3.
He's just going to eat the trace here. That's risky.
I'm surprised, yeah.
I think he knows that there's...
Here we go.
What is that? Oh, that's the old code gate. The old data pike, and that's easily breakable.
Excellent. Pretty low strength on it.
Yeah. One to bypass, one to
Bypass,
bypass. So he
bypass.
needs to not see an agenda here.
Oh,
Baby. Good.
Rolling the dice. Coming
Wow.
up short.
And look, a lot of money spent there.
Yeah. That was an expensive run.
Can't
On
really
both
go back
sides,
in.
honestly.
And he's got a tag to deal with.
Yep. Is he going to get rid of it? Yep.
Yeah.
Then he's going to bust some code. Yep.
Yeah. Check the tag, gain 4. So, that run, again, if that were a pop-up window there instead of a bypass
Well,
total, I'm
that's a
just
pop-up
saying,
window.
guys. I'm just saying.
I'm saying. But I think you're right. I think you've borne that out correctly.
I play the yellow cards from time to time. It looks like Caduceus has a card down there. Is that the Ronin?
Something tells me Jacob will not be running it to see.
I think that's the Ronin, man.
I haven't scored any points.
I think he's just going to I would let that sit there.
Yeah.
You don't have to run
Man,
that.
camera's freaking out.
Yeah, it is.
Something really stupid.
He scored those like super early.
Feel like I'm suddenly getting drunk and then, no, I'm not.
It's me.
Jacob kind of obsessed with R&D here, rightly so.
3, 4,
Man, he is just turning and burning some deck there. Just drawing his little heart out.
Yeah.
I don't know if he got a...
Man.
Did he get a token on that data sucker?
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
He had to spin one, and then he got one back.
That's right.
I'll take the tag.
Here we go.
All right, let's run R&D. Take the tag.
2 Trace 5.
Okay, I'll take another tag.
Making it a trace 5.
Wow.
Giving him the counter.
4 mana. 4 and a counter to get through everything.
Yes.
1 counter. Pay 2 to get through.
Okay.
And then 2 more.
Still not there, man.
Sees the whole thing and nothing.
Womp womp. Too bad.
And now the all-important Data Raven loaded with a power token. Kendall holding a closed accounts in hand. We might see some serious NBN magic happen
Yep.
here real soon. I think
been building all game.
You know, I think Jacob ultimately kind of evened out here. Got some good pulls early, and you say he's hit R&D probably 3 times. Should have seen something. I think he's still ahead of the odds here a little bit.
Think so?
Yeah,
And
definitely.
they were meaty pulls too, so
Yeah, they were big. We got 2 closed accounts now in hand. Katie's gonna
there's
be
no point dropping it.
wow.
Only 2 credits.
I wonder if you clear out 2 credits, Armitage is gone. What do you do for money at that point?
It's true. He'd pretty much be sitting there. Holy smokes!
Installing over
5 pieces
nothing.
of ice.
Nope. Installing.
Wait. No, he is. Man, he is
Leaving
keeping
it.
hope alive. Keeping hope alive for those toll booths.
I
That's
don't
crazy.
know, Kendall. And gaining 2 credits. So install for 4 and gain 2.
That was an expensive install. I can only imagine what's worth that, especially keeping those toll booths in play. I don't know.
And I want, like, this Ronin might play a significant role in this game. I'm just going to take a guess that we could see Jacob down to maybe 2. Look at how many cards he's got in hand.
Yep. Gotta watch it.
He's got 5.
He's in such a tight spot on the economy right now.
And I know that closed accounts is there.
Mm-hmm.
Katie really helps circumvent closed accounts is the issue.
It's true.
Oh, man, I would have loved to seen Katie trash there. Should have been trashed. Oh, man, Katie should have been trashed there.
That would have been a powerful play right there.
I completely forgot that he had that tag. Man, that changes everything. When you've got 2 closed, you've got that thing locked down for 3 turns, 4 turns.
Because you can't spend clicks to gain 1 credit at a time this late in the game.
He's also got to be careful, though, because this data rev could tag at any point. He could trash Katie once it's loaded to 6 to 9. Now you're just playing a cat and mouse game here. Who's going to overcommit?
Oh, a Raven Katie game.
The old Raven Katie game.
Uh-oh. He's reminding him, hey, I have something installed over here.
Advance once. And he's going to spin the counter and kill Katie. Yep.
Nice.
So he spins it there. Like I said, would have liked to seen that last turn. Still had the counter remaining. I
way
think
better.
I think that's more critical.
Still got it done. Only 2 credits now. That's not much to really do anything.
This is, if that restructured data pool wasn't scored here, Kendall would be in an excellent position to take this thing home. He's still got to find a way to score points is ultimately the thing. Now, he may be hoping that Jacob hits a one-off snare in the deck and then he could Ronin him. Dirty Laundry, the pad campaign?
The off-screen pad campaign. It's still there.
It's still there. We know it's there. Kendall hoping he doesn't shake that tag. He's got closed accounts and waiting in the wings. Please don't shake that tag.
There it goes.
You gotta shake it.
Too bad, too.
Kendall also could have a scorched Ronin play here.
All right. Just cleaning up on that runner turn. Getting some money. Man, steady cash.
Boy, this is a classic Netrunner right here.
It really is.
All right, first action, going to load marked.
And load marked.
And load marked.
Followed by...
And we're going to pump up the ice wall. Trying to signal maybe that, hey, take a look at HQ instead of R&D. Let's get the heat off me there.
I'm surprised he didn't pump up the jam.
Pump it up.
A little more.
Get your body going to the dance floor.
And now, what will Jacob
Eternity.
do? He needs some economy back, desperately.
And he needs economy, and I love that Taggy is no credits right now. Now, Jacob doesn't really know that, but we know it. And that's good enough. He's got an Escher coming in. Almost as Kendall knew it. Boy, invasion of privacy here could be a big thing. We didn't have it at this point.
Oh, modded.
Modded the sneak door. Here we go, Jacob. That is the play that we needed. Oh, look at all the toll booth strategy paying off here.
Holy smokes!
I don't agree with that. Let the record show.
It paid off, but I don't agree with it.
I do not agree with this play whatsoever.
Caduceus.
But cheers to making it, you know?
Yep. You just have to keep hope alive. That's it.
What's he going to clone chip into? Nerve Agent? You got to go Nerve Agent here. You got to go Nerve Agent here. But you don't have the money. You don't have the money. All right, he's not doing it. Not doing it. Take you backy.
May I undo what I have just done? Okay.
2 tokens and a credit is gonna get. It's gonna get through that Caduceus. Let him gain the money.
All right. Here.
All right, by 2 break. We get to access 1.
Excellent. Here we go.
Oh!
Ah, magic pull for the win.
1 out of 5. Well done on the sneak door,
Sure.
Jacob. Well in. You can't. You,
I have a Ronin. Like, so if you don't
you
pluck that,
can't argue with that.
Yeah.
can't draw.
Boy, that is wild. So, congratulations, Jacob. Running with your heart, man. 7-0. It didn't feel like that.
Pretty cool game,
Yeah, like I
honestly,
said,
yeah.
I feel like Kendall was kind of on the verge of winning it a few times.
Dracos.
It's like, no, yeah, you're probably not getting through there. So, Kendall taking a while to lock the centrals down, and that's ultimately the problem with trying to lock the centrals down. It's hard, especially
Yep.
against Shaper and Ottman. It's just difficult, but man, what a show at it.
They've got tricks.
So we're gonna see what happens next game. Let's see if Kendall can come back in 7-0 in return. That's about the only chance he's got, but it's possible against. Ooh, it looks like NBN Fast Advance.
Anything's possible.
Probably not too possible. Thanks for watching, guys. Let's roll it to the second game. And a little plug here: if you happen to be in the area or within 7-8 hours of Tulsa, Oklahoma, the Plugged In Tour October 31st is going on at the Covenant Store. You can play on these very tables against these very people if you'd like.
Just a couple seats left.
Come on in. There's a couple seats left. We're almost at max capacity. Go to our website, teamcovenant.com/store, and look at accessories, Covenant products,
We just typed in plugged in.
or type in Plugged In, and you'll find the interview there. Totally free. We just need to know that you're coming. We'll have a spot for you. So thanks for watching, and catch us on game number 2. Let's do it.
See you guys.